Sabrina's Kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, flavors waiting for you.
Enjoy. All right, so we're done with the cooking bit. Now we move on to a lovely salad. And with that salad, I'm also going to be using the same wonderful gluten-free, especially for a salad. You know, I find in these times less meat, more greens, more leafy greens, because leafy greens have the potassium, the magnesium, the zinc, the vitamin C, and all the things we need to fight virus, to stay strong. So this is something that is really a go-to and a staple. Now, when I prepare this, I want you to remember something. If you're out of certain greens, you can always substitute, all right? So what I have in my bowl, this is medicine. This is not only going to be beautiful food for us, but this is also medicine for us. What do I have in my bowl? I have from my garden some arugula, all right, lovely arugula, which is packed with vitamins and minerals, antioxidants. Of course, we know it's got a lovely mustardy taste to it. I've got some sliced alugbati. You heard me right, raw alugbati. I have this all around my home. It's a beautiful Jack and the Beanstalk vine. And I really, really love alugbati in my salads. So many people say, I don't like alugbati because it's gooey, it's sticky. The key is turn off your heat, then throw in your gulay, throw in your alugbati, okay? Do not keep your alugbati cooking because then it will get sticky and gooey, and so many people don't like that. But if you try a raw alugbati, raw pechay salad, naku, Sabrina's Kitchen has tons, over 200 recipes, and many of them are alugbati, malunggay, pechay salads raw. Very, very delicious. And this is why. So of course, we've got our wonderful compromise with our San Remo gluten-free pan pasta. But within my salad bowl, I've got alugbati, I've got a basil. Basil and mint are all so good for us too. They're mood lifting, they fight depression and anxiety, right? They fight virus and disease. So not only is it beautiful flavor, but it's actually really healing our body, right? So this is a great healing salad. So that's a mix. Mint, basil. Of course, you can see the recipe. They're posting that. Mint, basil. You can do pechay. You can do arugula if you want. But very definitely the main here is alugbati and basil. All right, that's the main in this. 2 cups each, thereabouts. And to that, I have, of course, my Cebu dried mangoes, which is going to give a nice bite. So when you put your salad together, you bite on the leafy greens and you bite on the Cebu dried mangoes. You bite on your lovely raisins. Of course, I'm using pineapple. You know, my recipe says green apples. But what if we don't have time? Or what if it's not available? It's not the end of the world. There is always a plan B. So in this case, I couldn't find any green apples. I love the green and the bite. You can also use pepino, but I'm using some pineapple, beautiful pineapple. And to that, I'm throwing in, of course, for color and crunch, and of course, more vitamins and minerals, iFood, right? Carrots, shaved carrots. So we'll start with our dressing in the bottom of our bowl. You want a pretty big bowl so you have room to toss your salad, okay? And it's not spilling all over the place. So I'm putting in about half a cup of cream. Okay, with that, I'm throwing in our olive oil, lemon olive oil. Because of course it's a salad, we want a tang to this salad. We want a nice tang. But with that, I'm also using some La Española beautiful balsamic. Balsamic vinegar is a beautiful touch. It's very healthy and it's a great touch to every salad. It gives really drama. There's a natural sweet, natural acid to it. Wonderful. All right, so let's now put in my balsamic. You can also use sherry wine vinegar. It's up to you. Ooh, Ooh, I've got to open it. So we'll go with sherry now. But you, of course, can use your balsamic. I'll use the open bottle now, right? So again, a very forgiving salad, right? What we want to do is make sure that we have a thick dressing so that it wraps around our pasta, and of course it wraps around our greens. Wonderfully well. Okay. Well, that should be good. Maybe a little more. Okay, I'm not even measuring. You have your measurements there, but again, everyone taste. Some people probably like it more acid, some less. Some people like it sweeter. If you don't want cream, by the way, you can substitute yogurt as well. Some people might want mayo. That's up to you. Basta half a cup of that cream. So I'm just putting in some pepper to this, and then I'll emulsify, I'll thicken it. Okay, salt, pepper. Oh, let me grab a fork, 1 second. So when you beat this, which is why I love the balsamic and sherry, it actually just thickens your dressing. And you want it a nice consistency. So again, as I said, it wraps around your green leafies and your pasta, right? So what else could I use for this? I could probably use some beets, and beets would make everything pink, right? I could do that. Pretty much any fruit. You want to use lanzones, local fruit. You want to use some tamarind, you can use too. I really love salads where we use our local fruits in season. It's really beautiful and high vitamin C. All right, so that should be about right. Salt, pepper na lang to this. But you know, while I'm putting in my salt, pepper, remember that I've got my pineapple, I've got my bite of raisins. So the combination is great for the palate. Sweet, sour, salty, bite, you know, drama of the bite. That's the way you make a perfect salad with laman. Okay, salt. Again, let's never over salt. I work better with rock salt. You might find that it's easier for you as well. Rock salt, sea salt, up to you. Sometimes when I use my fine salt, I have a tendency to over salt. It's harder for me to measure. And usually I'm talking when I'm cooking, so I just keep going on. It's a problem. Anyways, I hope you're into salads because really, salad is our medicine. The Hippocrates Oath, the father of all medicine, he says, let thy food be thy medicine and medicine thy food. Also Ezekiel says that. Ezekiel in the Bible, in the Old Testament, explains to us that the fruit will be thy food and the leaves will be thy medicine. Isn't that something? Okay, so I'm throwing in only half a pack. We don't need too much pasta. I would still like more green. Sorry about that. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Anyway, we don't want too much pasta into our salad. We don't want it to overwhelm our greens, all right? So I'm probably doing anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 of a pack of pasta, of which I'm now tossing my wonderful pasta in. Gluten-free. How great is that? All right, again, half of each because I do want drama on the top. So I'm keeping the other half of my beautiful colors and ingredients for topping later, right? So look at those pretty colors. Very lovely. It's almost like a coleslaw, isn't it? Because these are pretty much the ingredients you have, except cabbage is missing. But it's almost a coleslaw. And then, of course, again, my white onion. Why white onion? It's sweet, it's got a bite, and it's got that surprise of pepper, right? So it doesn't really overwhelm the rest of the salad. And again, did you know that onions also fight virus and bacteria? Onions keep you strong. Huh? So onions and garlic, by all means, put it in your food. Always. Okay, let's toss this up. Then I add my greens. Why am I putting my greens in last? Because I don't want it to get limp, right? I want it to stay firm and hold up by the time I serve it. So always greens last. Smelling lovely. The pineapple, it's already smelling wonderful. The dressing, of course. The balsamic. And then we throw in all our greens. What again are in here? Basil, mint, arugula, alugbati, yes, raw alugbati, raw pechay. Beautiful salad. Can this be a meal? Absolutely. You want some grilled shrimp on top? Go for it. Okay, I just don't want all my leaves to fly. How's that looking? Beautiful. The arugula, the mustardy vibe of the arugula is brilliant as well. I'm probably just gonna add a little more salt to this. No need for cocoa sugar. I like to introduce cocoa sugar because it's also healthy. It's packed with vitamins and minerals, good for us. But for this one, we've got our fruits. We've got our dried mangoes and pineapple and all that. So I think we're good. We're good. All right, so basically this is the salad. We're good and ready. And all I'm doing is topping off my colors, so we know what's in our salad. Here we go, raisins, Cebu dried mangoes, raisins, again fruits, green apples if you want. Lanzones, I love a lanzones salad. I really do. Lovely. And all the vitamins and minerals. Santol also can be a nice sweet Bangkok santol salad. Okay, and last but not least, I'm putting in the carrots for that last pop of beautiful color. And my mouth is watering. So what if I did some grilled shrimp, you know, and a little bit of cumin and turmeric grilled, and then I just put that on top? Then you have a full meal, right? But we're gonna stick to just a salad for the vegans out there as well. You can substitute, I suppose, your yogurt and your cream with some cocoa cream, right? We have beautiful Thai Kitchen cocoa cream that you can use as well. So for the vegans, don't fret, you have your option of cocoa cream also. All right, so we're good. How about I taste this? Huh? A bowl of healthy, nutritious, all good for you, wrapping around beautiful. Okay, so what's in this beautiful salad of mine? I have a combination of beautiful homegrown greens. You have your arugula, you have your mint, you have alugbati, homegrown alugbati. You can also use some pechay if you like. A mint, I've put in some mint, so you can imagine all these flavors wrapping around our lovely San Remo pasta, right? And with that, I added some fruits. So that would be our natural sweet to complement the salad. What are the fruits I put in here? Pineapple, you can use green apple. I use raisins, I use shaved carrots. All these add color and texture and beautiful flavor to our fruits. So raisins, pineapple, shaved carrots. Of course, as I said, you can so use lanzones. I would love lanzones or even santol into this too. Just remember that when you're making a salad, you need the sweet, the salty, the spicy, the tang combination so that the palate's happy. It doesn't feel thin, right? So that's what's in there. What did I put in my dressing? I had half a cup of cream. You can use yogurt if you like, or for the vegans out there, by all means, use some coconut cream. Go for that, right? I also have, of course, my La Española lemon olive oil, which is really coming through here for the flavor of on the dressing. I put in, of course, either cider or sherry or balsamic, right? So you can use any one of these two, La Española sherry or La Española balsamic vinegar, into your dressing. You just need that tang to combine with the cream, all right, and brings it down, brings it back to an umami as well. And that's pretty much it. Salt and pepper, and voila, you have a beautiful salad. I urge you, make your own, do your own thing, top it off with a hard-boiled egg or some grilled shrimp, and everybody will love it.
So if you like what you see and you are a lazy cook like me, well, I highly suggest you subscribe, like and share Sabrina's Kitchen on YouTube, please. And we are welcoming you into the Sabrina's Kitchen family. So come join us and let's create lovely dishes for those we love, okay? Subscribe, Sabrina's Kitchen.